flow through me right here, right now. I am safe. I am grounded. I release all energies that do not serve me. I am grateful for health, abundance, and happiness. I cleanse my energy. I cleanse my home of any heaviness and negativity. I call in protection from negative energy. I release any worry from my body and my home. Oh, shit, that's better. Maybe I should off. It's so funny because it's always your haters that are first to watch. Always first. It's the lengths they go to. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this? Yeah, what's going on? What's really going on? Just having a nice rosemary tea. With a shot of cloves. Ooh. Maybe I should have crushed it up. What you thinking? It's just some cloves that I'm consuming. Some cloves, darling. Some cloves. Yeah. So, with that being said, yeah, these people keep trying to bind themselves to you, collective. For the most part, it's the same old, same old. Some of you is family. Some of you is a covert narcissistic ex and their new supply. Well, should I say what they settled for? The crumbs they settled for. These are the same people that married in your name to steal what was yours or to steal what family members left for you. But they worked with your family to do this. Yeah, and this is what they don't want coming out, you see. Some of you have a could be a full sibling, could be a half sibling. I just said all eyes on me. Yeah, they watching. Excuse me, they watching. These are also the same individuals false supporting your content after they stole it, man. But hey, some of you are deep in your energy. Good for you. If you like it, I love it. Some of you have a King Cups in the upright. Again, you may have met this person recently. This is a business owner, someone authentic. Someone who actually has their own mind. Somebody that most importantly cannot be bribed or coerced. Yeah. This is someone that will, ooh, again, every time, collective. So whatever they believe was hidden is not hidden. I obviously want to come out, so I'm taking it. Literally, you watch me put away my cards all in the right order. So maybe that's something that spirit wants me to really focus on. Is what people are trying to hide. So what is that? People are trying to hide, spirit, please and thank you. Oh, some of you are trying to hide the real reasons why you walked away. Or why you went no contact with family, friends, people from your past, people in your neighborhood. So some are probably lying on why you left. Yeah, it's like they're making up all kinds of excuses, and the excuses have run out. For some of you, they were trying to do some type of magic to make you reach out to them, which is quite dumb to say the least, because they act as though we're not aware that they was at the forefront of these spiritual attacks against us. Do you understand? So let's call it like it is. Yeah, you're moving away with honor. Go, my collective. I'm liking this one. Yeah, you move forward with honor. You stuck to your values, your morals, your integrity. You led with strength. Just like how they made, so they thought the best decision for them through their ego, we're allowed to make the best decisions for us, for our greater good. Because these are people that are just energy vampires, energy drainers. These are people that only want to be around you when it suits them, like when it benefits them. And it's really funny how, I'm going to say this again, it's really funny how the same people that always wanted to attach to your energy, they was just draining you. And then you notice, yeah, you'll be discussing about your plans and what you're trying to do, and all of a sudden nothing transpires. But then all of a sudden, lo and behold, out of thin air, they've accumulated all this material items. They was taking it from you, collective. This is why the divine made you cut these people off. And it took for you to sever all ties with these individuals for you to actually really see what was really going on. Yeah. You do not mind put in a death situation. I'm also saying this is what you've transformed into. Energy wise is what I'm saying. Maybe even a spiritual upgrade, spiritual gift. And this is what people were trying to attack to stop you from reaching these levels. Because they knew once you reached or hit that transformation target, you're number one, you're unstoppable. Number two, there's nothing they could do. They'd be powerless. It just renders them powerless. So you're creating something at the minute. So these are kind of people that think that they're so smart, but they're heartbroken because number one, they lost. Number two, these are people that try to preconceive your next moves or preconceive what you're gonna do, and they have no clue. So this is how they've been doing it. Some of them be trying to enter your headspace. I mean, not your headspace, sorry, your dream state. But some of you may have observed certain things because your spirit team told you don't interact. Do you understand? That's a trap. Somebody set a trap for you, but they did it in a way where it would look as though you was the aggressor and you approach them, when in actual fact, why on earth are you and your kitchen witch Jezebel trying to enter someone else's dream state for what? Oh, I know. Is it because you got married in my collective's name? And this Jezebel had fun doing it too. She really believed that by doing this, she could garner your essence. This is because the same warlock who was laying in bed with the devil, he was sleeping with this trash bin. Yeah, that's how she was able to feel your energy, feel your essence. So basically, he was trying to take out a divine temperance energy and feed it to a lady of the night. I just heard soursop crutches. Where did that come from? I've never heard that in my soursop crutches. Oh no. So someone's leaking. Someone's pH balance is way off. So that tells me that she's a prostitute. Clearly, she's a prostitute. hmm And this is how she gets people to come back, or she blackmails them. These people, they both do it. They like to target people in relationships or people that's married because then that gives them a handle to extort somebody. You understand? And they both infected. Ooh. Yeah. Again, this is the second card in the reverse. Now you see when I did these cards yesterday, yeah, I always put them away in the right order. So they always go in the pack in the upright. So why is this card out here? Maybe they're trying to hide the fact that they're in the Five of Pentacles, or this is what they did to you by stealing from you, collective. So they want to make it look as though you received funds that you never received. So whatever authority figure worked with you, I'm calling judgment on your ass. Expeditiously. I know, heartbroken because this shit is coming out. These people have been working tooth and nail to try and stop this shit from coming out. This is why they lied and turned people against you with their lies. Some people are realizing, coming out of this deep illusion. These people really believe they're like the spiritual Bonnie and Clyde of the community. I beg to differ. More like Roswell Gummidge and Aunt Sally on drugs. I said what I said. But yeah, they're in heartbreak because they can't be you. They couldn't kill your determination. Collective. The mad people are celebrating you. And they're mad that you're an Ace of Cups. Woo-hoo-hoo. Only true divinity harbors this essence. So regardless if people was fooled by this individual, he was a willing participant. Do you understand? Had you not been doing the wrong thing in the first place, shit would have went down the way it did. But some of these individuals that are heavily narcissistic, very childish. Do you know what? A personification on childish and immature. It's like it pumps up their chest when someone boosts their ego. Falsely at that. And they're just too embarrassed to admit it, but I'm telling you. They also used, well, not used, they worked together anyway. They all did. Your family, their family. So you could say they literally went to anybody they think you was friends with, anybody you may have dated or been in a relationship with, or even had children with. They rallied up. It's literally like they rallied up the troops against you. And they all wanted a piece of the pie. But what your family didn't tell them is how heavily your protection was. You can't be sacrificed, boo-boo. Your family knew this though. Like I said, they've been trying for a long time. They've been trying for a long time. For some of you, your whole life. Yeah, they believed they was signing a lucrative deal. No, you were signing your own demise. You was basically signing on the dotted line. You were signing your own death signature, basically. Because I guarantee you, when shit hits the fan, and I said this last year, you will be played by the same people you played with. And that's exactly what's playing out. This is why, collector, all they can do is sit and spy. Do you understand? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. So that tells me they wanted you to abandon your own path. Oh. So they've been fighting you to abandon your own hard work, your own path. For some of you, your platforms. They don't like the recognition you're getting. They don't like how people are drawn to you. They don't like how people resonate with you. Excuse me. And they worked hard. Because they're like, Seven of Pentacles is work and labor. Eight of Cups is abandoning paths of disillusionment. That's in the reverse. So that's what they was up to. And they all took swift action to do this. But first, it was a thing where, I don't know if they sat, why am I seeing a round table? If they sat around some type of table or at some type of lodge where they would meet up, pretend like they're going for drinks, or pretend like it's some type of celebration or appointment, or after midnight. But anyway, so they all believed that with what they was doing, they'd be able to embark on a new venture. I don't think so. So, no. Why might you ask? Throat chakra blockages. I rebuke you. You have no power over air. You have no authority over air. Yeah, for some reason they was real happy doing this, man. For some reason they got a kick out of it. You're gonna find out, collective, that some of these people are just lying to your face. If you was asking certain individuals questions, you could pick up on the energy. They were trying to throw you off. Or they believed they was throwing you off. But I know your sixth sense kicked and you knew better. So you let them carry on. You didn't want us to argue with them. That's what they wanted. And for a while, they all agreed to keep this disgusting secret. Where they should have drawn the line at was attacking your children with chaos magic. That's going back. So if they attacked your children, it's going to their children. Period. Some of them put some type of spiritual hit on your head. That's not on their head. It's literally like they race to do all these things with this strong belief it was going to be viable. And it wasn't. It absolutely wasn't. And what they would have done is they would have then, collective, they would have all burdened you with shit they did to weigh you down. If that shit would have had any kind of effect. And it kind of didn't. It just kind of bounced off of you. As if you transmuted that shit like a G. And in some portions, you set that shit return to sender. Return to sender that which is not of my energy. I don't blame you. So let me because this happens a lot as well. Oh, it's already in. It's already in. So, collective. Some of you, you're making progress. I see it as slow and steady wins the race. Whatever it is you're doing behind the scenes. You also got family members out here doing their dirt too. And they're believing that they can. I'm not sure if someone has some type of fraudulent amulet or some type of item that they believe is covering them or protecting them. It's not. What they didn't bank on is that if they can look into you, spy, illegally surveil you, that's an open invitation to return it. And that you should do. But they're trying to use the moon cycles and the energy of the moon to either cloak themselves or hide what they're doing. So the only way they get information is by when they stalk your platforms that they try to destroy and steal. Let me make that very clear. And it's all out of sheer jealousy and greed. That's what it's always been. For some of you, you're gonna come to find out that your own family been trying to take you out. They've been trying to distort your power. Some of you even have a cousin. And seeing a few, but mainly an older male cousin and a younger female cousin. You may be around about the same age. The way they despise you with no validation is crazy work. Really, they must have despised themselves, but they're trying to project it onto you. Because you've done, from what I can see, you've done nothing to this individual. These are the same people responsible for delays in your life. Clearly, you were sharing with the wrong people. So something that the divine illuminated you whilst you sat in darkness. It was all done to humiliate you, send you crazy. I don't know what these people thought, but it's literally like they wanted you begging them, chasing them. Okay. It's literally like they tried to disperse on others actions they would take, actions they have taken. Yeah. Now they're feeling disappointed because you found out, you uncovered certain things. And the reason being, it was so hard, you didn't understand why, if you're not doing anything and you're doing better, why does that anger them? I'll tell you why. It's because they knew they was robbing you and using you doing it through the means of actually. Ooh. So the truth about someone's in their head about the real truth about a 2 cup situation coming out with a tower. So clearly someone was lying to get people on side. This is someone who's a professional liar. And from what I can see, with who they picked exactly who they need to be with. They basically chose their karma. And that's exactly what's playing out. Funny enough. These are people that are now in conflict. It's funny how they wanted people fighting against you for no reason. They wanted people fighting against you over lies. And the ones that fell for it, I can't really say much about that. It is what it is. You're gonna reap what you sow. But people have awoken to it, although these people will never tell the truth. Yeah. They will never tell the truth about who you truly are and who they've never been and never will be. Oh, yeah. They've been trying to block you getting information, getting incoming messages, maybe even your mail. For some of you, they may have redirected your mail to them, and that's a criminal offense. They didn't want people to see who you truly are, who you've always been. You're literally a Nine of Pentacles on your own. You're a Nine of Pentacles standing, which means opulence. For some of you, you had some type of trust fund. You've been left as a beneficiary that a family member didn't want you to obtain, or they were jealous. Maybe you was looking to gain more than they was going to receive, and that pissed them off. Whatever it was, however you moved, led you to these accomplishments. You made the right decisions. So maybe they're out there saying that you make bad choices, you don't make good decisions. It's like anything they're saying about you is exactly what they're displaying. Make that make sense. Let's make sense out of nonsense, because these people are complete nonsense. And the fact that they're prehistoric doesn't help the fact either, because clearly there's no wisdom there, there's no knowledge. Age definitely didn't come with maturity. It seems like the older these people got, is the more bitter and hateful they got. And they've had years of practice on how to disguise it. very well. They disguise it as concern, or they disguise it as, oh, I'm just checking up on you. Oh, I'm just checking in with you. What are you up to these days? Yeah. Be mindful of the kind of things people ask you, because it's not for genuine reasons why they're asking you these questions. It's to get some type of intel. You know, because these are the kind of people that never asked these sort of questions before, and now all of a sudden they're approaching you. That's pre-planned. The way you keep seeing specific individuals at specific times in specific areas, it's because these people are monitoring you heavily. So that tells me they're either tracking you or watching you through your phone. They didn't stop anything. They may have delayed it, but they never stopped a thing. You will have a positive, eventual positive outcome for your best interest. Collective. Yeah. It's a time for you to celebrate. Some of you may have reconnected with individuals you may have knew or may have known of. Some of you, you know them, but you never really like hung out with them. Do you understand? But you never seen them in like a negative light, or you never got like a negative vibe from them. They'll make for a good,
I cannot believe what
a
your
good
girlfriend
friend.
did to you that night. You're coming out with us tonight.
Sorry,
Quinn
that's
was
his
dumped by
YouTube.
his girlfriend Kathy because he was poor. He couldn't afford her lavish lifestyle. Joe wanted to cheer him up. When Quinn arrived at the club, he noticed the long line at the entrance.
Yeah, this is a genuine individual. Even though it says King of Cups, obviously, yeah. If you're a woman, if you're a man, it would be a Queen of Cups. But someone you've recently may have struck up some type of friendship with, maybe an acquaintance. I won't say friendship. Actually, sorry, friendship is too strong. Acquaintance, associative. I think it takes a lot for some of you to give anyone that title as friend. And I don't blame you with what these people have done. I don't blame you at all, you know? But these people wanted you to do the opposite. They wanted you to harden yourself, harden your heart, not just anybody. So they basically wanted to close you off from your own blessings because they can no longer steal it. Yeah. Oh, I'm liking this. Is there another one? So you could be seeing 5 5, 7 7, 3 3. Wait. 3 3 3. It's like a message within the message. So take a look. So what about this King of Wands, my collective spirit? What do you need to know about this King of Wands? What do you need to know about this King of Wands? I mean King of Cups, sorry. I say King of Wands. My bad. My bad. Yeah, this is someone that you could potentially who could potentially assist you, advise you, But you build whatever it is you're building with this individual, you're building it on sturdy ground, authentically. These blinking sleeves collective. Hmm. I see more than one person, so maybe there's many suitors that are interested. I don't see you really showing any type of incest. Maybe your family commit incest. I don't really see you showing much interest in that sense, or you're not reciprocating the energy. Not that way, anyway. What I will say is, there's an emperor that sees exactly who you are. There's someone that likes your personality, likes how you flow, likes the way you do things. I just heard they like the way you move. I'm not sure exactly what they mean by that, but I'm sure you do. So I don't think I need to go any deeper into that. See, this is someone that does hold some type of authority. This is a very powerful individual. This person may be aware of these individuals, but I can't say for sure if they're a part of these people. It's someone that has their own mind. I'm getting that someone that can't be bribed, bought, coerced. So this is someone that's obviously tapped in their self. Those of you that know. So this is someone that they see you. They see you. So maybe whatever it is, if would it be you're getting some type of advice, maybe they might give you little tips in whatever shape or form. You know what it is that you're doing. Yeah, and you got this nasty king of swords in the reverse on the bottom of the pile, acting like a adult bitch. Yeah, I did say this is someone that may advise you or give you little tips, maybe want to assist you in some way, shape, or form. Not saying you have to accept, but for you, this is good news. For these people in the reverse, it's their worst nightmare come to life. And they can no longer delay your forward movement. Someone's pissed. Someone doesn't want that out. Someone don't want that out. Yeah, this is you, collective. I don't know if you ride in that frequency or if that's like some type of position that's been handed down to you by the divine. But this is judgment. So you've called judgment on some situation or some individuals, is what I can say. And whatever they've been doing has come to an end. It's literally like you shine light on things done in the dark. You expose people's true colors. Not deliberately, that's the thing. You don't do this shit deliberately. Let me make that very clear. You don't do this deliberately. Whatever it is God put in you, drives it out of these people. This is why they try to deflect by like showing aggression or trying to use reverse psychology and deflection. I think you've come to the realization that when you've called somebody out, you've seen the same pattern playing off in just different bodies, but it's the same energy, the same frequency. So when you was able to see that, you don't get it twisted. Before you may have like argued and gone back and forth and like maybe come at them a bit ferocious because obviously you know full well you have every right to, but you chose to move differently, and that's what put spun these people's heads. The way you called out people's bullshit was not the way they expected it to be called out. So there is a death of everything being done in the dark. So you've also transformed. So some of you maybe I don't know if you've been having ascension symptoms, but these people have been trying to send spell work, do binding magic, get other people to do it too. Hold on a minute. What I can definitely tell you is it's literally like you're leading by example in the sense of people or whoever is out and making out like you're not making the same choices and same decisions as these other individuals. Put it that way. And I kind of say like the proof's in the pudding, in it. So at the same time, yeah, hidden deceit and agendas and dirty dealings exposed, or you're exposing him. So it's literally like another thing as well, collective. It's literally like you're having individuals sent to you. With some of you trying to love bomb you, is basically to validate the narrative that the false narrative that they've been spreading about you, which is weird because you could never be sitting in this position if you was entertaining the false narratives that these people have been perpetrating against you or trying to. So for some of you, they're being called out on their lies. These are also people that I don't know if they fabricated proof or fabricate some type of evidence, but they have nothing. This is literally you in the spirit. This is what they didn't see. They kind of judge you by your outer exterior, is what I want to say. But they never saw the depths and the real strength within. I had to cut from a different cloth. Some of you are going to find out that you are. Some of you had some type of ancient bloodline. Egyptian. You have Egyptian ancestors. Yeah, they call you the wounded warrior. Listen, this is so funny. It doesn't matter what you go through, you just keep moving. It's just literally like these people are praying for you to stop. They've tried everything under the moon to stop you, block you, take you out, poison you, trying to send in new handlers towards you, sending in false suitors, so to speak. Quite sad, actually. And all you did is come bearing happiness. That's all you did. For a lot of you, you never really asked for nothing in return. I think the only thing you really asked for was loyalty and honesty. You never got any of those things. Literally. Again, at the same time, you have to learn to detach, disconnect, and essentially cut people loose. And the minute you became unobtainable, woo, these people became unhinged. Literally collected. They became unhinged. For some of you, you're gonna be moved because these people have compromised your address in the sense of they got people spying, watching on you. They're trying to throw magic at your address. They're trying to get people to harm you. You got people watching you when you leave your home. Some may be following you. And it's literally, this is what I see is literally like they're waiting for the right moment or right opportunity, which is dumb because minds will take your ass out instantly. They thought isolating you would make you an easy target. And boy, was they wrong. All it did was it just heightened your protection. It's like they're out of strategies. Well, some of you, they're running out of funds, or somebody's funds is about to be cut off. Yeah. It's like somebody's covertly trying to attach to you probably because of your ancestral wealth. Put it that way. That's what that is. You know, maybe these little covens, cults, secret societies. Some of your family members are cults. You only say birds prefer a flock together. Cults, no cults. They know how they move. They know how they operate. They know how they talk. So it's easy for these people to seek out others that are just like them. So we have a high priest or high priestess energy. So I kind of say that's for some of you, that's your level. Like for some of you, you've ascended into Empress energy. For some of you, it's high priestess energy. If it's a man, we all know that is high priest. And we're not talking about these clones, or should I say, meat suits. Moon's out first out on the bottom of the pile too. Let's see if any of these cards are let's soon find out if any of these cards come out back to front. This is why I shouldn't really drink tea. Well, I'm saying I shouldn't really drink tea, I shouldn't have it on the table with these cards. It seems like I'm just spilling the tea on the cards. It's a little bit sticky. So yeah. You may have some certain information coming towards you. Of what kind? Who knows? But I don't even have messages coming towards you. But some of you, they've been trying to block it, stop it, slow it down. So that tells me they've received bad news and you're receiving good news. What does my collective need to know about this good news, Spirit? What does my collective need to know about this good news, please and thank you? What does my collective need to know about this good? Yeah. What does my collective need to know about this good news? I didn't know this is another way you can tell if you're healthy in it. It's by the, what did they say? It's by the look. It's by how your tongue looks. I never knew that. Yeah, I know this is something random to come out with, but yeah. And I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. I don't know why this is important, but some of you may have either created or drawn some type of protection amulet. I'm getting whatever it is. That's nobody's business. You need to redo another one. I don't know why that's important, but yeah. Yeah, see again, you know how to let things go. And this tells me that obviously you're being watched. So your justice is to have what you deserve or what is being held back from you. For some of you, they've been trying to hide what belongs to you. So some may be getting caught up for like fraud, stealing, trying to access your inheritance is what I'm getting. Yeah. You're getting justice about this. Yeah. Of course. They use magic to facilitate this. That's what they do, innit? Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new under the sun, guys. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Yeah, again. Again, the King of Cups. So there may be a King of Cups, or you could be this King of Cups that sees your star energy, your star quality. And maybe this King of Cups is also of star energy. So possibly maybe somewhere, I don't know, you may bump into this person or encounter this person on some type of holiday. But this is definitely someone that you're going to marry. Definitely. I just heard you're going to know when you meet them. I don't know what that means, but yeah, you're going to know when you meet them. If you know, you know. You're going to know. Excuse me, you're going to know when you meet them. Again, this is confirm what I just said. Excuse me. You have multiple options open to you, collective. Choose wisely, though. I'm also seeing, although there's a lot of individuals that do want to work with you, generally be mindful of the ones that have a hidden agenda. Yeah, like the gold diggers, the clout chasers. So say, for instance, out of the 10, there may be, I don't know, 4 crooked ones. You understand? But I do get a strong sense that with everything that you've learned, you see right through it. I told you, this is confirmation again. Somebody, I don't know whose past this is or who this individual is. You may be thinking about this person. You may be seeing this person in your dreams. Maybe this person is manifesting you back in. Again, Someone's going to send you some type of message or information, notification, however which way it goes. So look, they're getting bad notification. Collective, you're getting good notification. Yeah. Because you stand on your decisions, you're very clear about your boundaries, you're very clear on what you will and won't accept, and nothing can sway you. And you've shown that with your actions. So maybe these people that have portrayed you as desperate, needy. For some reason, they even try to claim you to be a stalker when it's them stalking you. Hide on these incognito accounts. Seething. Some of you, they're foaming at the mouth with anger. Some of you need to drink some more water. All these karmics need to drink some more water. Ooh. Again. 5-5. 5 of wands. 5 of swords. Some of these people are going to try and say that, oh, I was deceived or lied to. No, you wasn't. You know exactly what you was getting into. And at any point, you could have done something different. You could have got the right information, but you chose not to. So it is what it is. So somebody's trying to think of some type of lying, fraudulent, fake ass excuse to try and re-engage with you. Collective, I'm telling you from now, don't even reciprocate it. For some of you, the same way they ghosted you, ghost their communication. Period. Yeah, because they know you've got happy news coming. Why do they know? Because they know what they've been doing. They know what they've been trying to steal, so of course they know. About your assets left to, of course they know. And they know exactly who you are. For some of you, they've dug more into your background than you have. Non-consensual. Let's be very clear on that one. Non-consensual. So this could be you. You're very powerful working on your own. I see if it resonates. It may not be you. Or you can look at it as people observing, or people that observe the situation are admiring your strength. And that in itself makes someone either get to know you or assist you in some way, shape, or form. But they obviously know that you're guarded, rightly so. Don't apologize for that neither. And the fact that you persevered through everything. That's where you gain your strength, and it is in solitude. Again, this is confirming not sure how this good news is gonna come in, but you're receiving some type of good news. Maybe the fact that maybe, you know what I'm seeing as well? For some people, yeah, they wasn't aware these people was attacking them, so they was duped into maybe joining their organization. So these people played a lot of people. And maybe with what you're experiencing or what people are witnessing you go through, they'll probably come to their realization now that's how they got duped. Do you understand? Ooh. Someone's in anxiety. Someone's stuck in their head for the simple fact that You're moving forward. You're not resentful, you're not bitter, you're not angry. You forgive it and you released it. The fact that you did that shows strength beyond measure, collective. Believe it or not. These are the same people, again, there are a lot. Some of these individuals are like your parental figures ages or your grandparents ages, and they are still holding on to grudges from the childhood, which is ludicrous when you think about it in the grand scheme of things. But that's not for me to decipher through, and I'm not going to either. This is you. Yeah, I told you. The world supports your endeavors, collective. So this is you, and no matter which way it goes, there will be a positive outcome for your best interest. And this is what is putting these people in the 10 of Wands burden. Maybe some of these people are coming to the realize, well, it's too late to be coming to that realization now because you acted on impulse. It is what it is. Ooh. So all the hard work they did, all that effort they put in, collective, that they've been some many people actually sat watching the mail, watching their phone. So whatever they did, they expected to yield some type of reward. It's not happening. Whenever this tower hits, as if it hasn't hit already, this is laying some people to rest. And then people are gonna know just from how these people present themselves that they're receiving karmic backfires. Do you understand? As mad as it is. Whilst collective, did I say to you yesterday to celebrate your achievements? You don't have to be like these weirdos and be shouting it from the rooftops or with like what do you call these things where I can't remember what you call it. These things you hold on to and it amplifies your voice. Like these people, you don't need to turn church town choir. Sorry, like these people. That's really what they did, isn't it? They turned town choir. Hear ye, hear ye, hear. No, hear my lies, hear my lies, hear my lies. Hear my lies, hear my lies, hear my lies. Yeah. They're just pissed that they couldn't get you hung up with the shit they did. I told you, I smell a setup. I told you. These people are hung up to dry. They're left in suspension, whether that be physically or spiritually. Some people are in spiritual jail. I just heard spiritual jail, mental hell. So maybe somebody's got some problems going on cognitively in the sense of, I just heard mind, Fucked. Yeah, that's how they feel. So if that's how they feel, that tells me that's what they was doing to other people. And they got off on doing that. So you reap what you sow. You're gonna reap what you sow. As mad as it is. Yeah. So you're coming into some type of shit again. What's going on? Some of you are coming into some type of sudden wealth. And somebody's going to jail. Why are these? Do you know what? I always put my cards in the right order. And I've come back and open and they're all back to front. Well, not all back to front. A lot. There's maybe some significant cards are back to front. You committed crimes against humanity. Well, that's what you're being paid for. Well, that's what you celebrated. Crimes. Come on, spirit man. So we got wealthy man card number 13, journey card number 10, and privileged lady card number 12, all in the upright. But I want to give you another perspective. Maybe this is the false wealthy man who took some type of journey to do something to a privileged lady. Maybe they got rejected by this person. I have no idea. But what I will say, yeah, courthouse. Maybe this court is not in the same town where you are. Maybe that they've done that deliberately so that you won't get wind of the situation. That could be a possibility. And the whole community are fully aware of this. Yeah. Told you, this is your family. Your family ain't shit. And getting a family and a possible ex-lover. Yeah, they worked hard to do this. So that also tells me these people have been doing this for a long time. They maybe done it to others and maybe fulfilled it a lot easier. But when it came to my collective, they had their work cut out for them. This is for some of you, this is probably why they've been stealing your mail. Changes in the reverse. So that there would be no changes made to what they was able to obtain off of you collective. These dirty scumbags. Dirty scumbags. Yeah. These are people that wanted you to remain in poverty. Imagine that. Your own family that never actually raised you. For some of you, they never raised you because they let the local authority care system raise you. For some of you, they was paid to put you into these places for whatever reason. That's a whole nother life. But let me just say this: for people that never actually raised you, is crazy that the elders that passed, well, they didn't actually pass; they were sacrificed. Let's be right. Let's be clear on that one. They didn't know it was going to be sacrificed, but they also knew that they could assist you more on the other side than they did in this realm. For whatever reason, collective, it is what it is. You have to take that up with your ancestors and the divine. Because for everybody's going to be different. So they set you up for life. And once these family members seen this, that's when shit went downhill. It's like they want to play judge, jury, and executioner when they never had no right to. So this is where the hatred for you stemmed from. Because for some of you, you've never really been around some of these family members at all. Does that make any sense? Yeah, these are people that pretend to be of high honor. They're fraudulent, they're phony. Some of these people, again, they actually hide behind the Bible, but they're evil as shit. And the thing about it is, when they're doing these dumb things that you can see on their face, so many people don't even look normal no more. They look like what they've been doing. So what they would do is they'd either try and siphon someone else's energy, or even, do you know what? I'm even seeing these people will siphon their children's energy to appear different. You gotta be another level of demonic to do shit like that. Some of you, this is why they had children. It wasn't out of love. Yeah, told you. These are the true thieves. And I'm getting multiple. There's not just one, there's multiple of them. Regardless if you did the actual act itself, you participated, you played a part, and you got a cut, so you're still a thief. Because I'm hearing someone say, well, I wasn't the one that actually took it, and you facilitated it. You kept the secret, you told the lies, you bared false witness, and you got a cut. So that makes you a thief. Yeah. There's some of you, they've been stealing from you since you was a child. You got mature women and main male. So this could be auntie, uncle, or older cousin that have been stealing from you since you was a child. And I'm getting, and possibly some of these family members, as you got older, some of them may have grew a conscience and wanted to maybe tell you. And then what the family would do is they was monitoring you that severely, you wasn't aware of it then. That when they seen the same family members that was on their side at one point was even getting close to you, trying to put up some type of rapport, that's when they decided it's hit squad time, so it's time to take them out. And that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. Exactly what they did. Yeah. Too late to be in your thoughts now about the shit you did. Too late shall be your cry. And that's exactly what I see. For some of you, these are people that are being haunted. So no matter what they do, any bit of sleep they get, your face is haunting their dreams relentlessly. For some of you, it's driving them crazy, but I'm never gonna admit it. But I'm telling you. For some of you, didn't even want to leave the house. You know, sometimes you may have bumped into certain family members on a regular basis. Notice it's not happening anymore. Yeah, that's why. And the fact that you're still living, breathing, and thriving makes it worse and worse and worse every day. Yeah, because your pathway is clear. Your pathway is clear. And false people are being exposed. Rightly so, so they should be. After the type of shit they did. Rightly so, collective. False people are being exposed. And I'm also seeing like these are people that you know when people sound so convincing, yeah, it's only because whatever they're trying to portray the collective as, they're literally describing their own characteristics. Do you understand? These are people that are well rehearsed, well practiced. So that should tell you something. These are professional liars. This is what they do. This is what they've. Do you know what? Do you know what? Some of these people came out their mother's womb lying. So that tells me you was born a karmic child. And the fact that you got off on lying speaks volumes, don't you think? So whoever's trying to mess with my microphone, go to hell. Your gasoline draws. Yeah, mature man. So this is like a father figure, grandfather figure, older uncle. I'm kind of getting older uncle. These are people that are in despair. I'm just gonna say it as it is. This is you come from a family, some of you collective, not all, some of you, trigger warning. You come from a family that indulge in incest. I think there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Let that sink in. And for some of you collective, You never really want to leave your children around them. This is why. Continue to sail off into the distant horizons. Oh, this is coming up from between now and the distant horizons. Put it that way. Yeah, these are some wild set of individuals, boy. Yeah. You're about to receive a message, or in the distant horizons, possibly, or this is the information that they stole. For some of you, you already saw it, you dreamt it. And the maddest thing about it is collective, because you didn't know it was them at the time. You actually communicated with your family members and told them something's wrong. Go and check on this individual. Lo and behold, these was the MFers that caused this grandparents' demise, grandmother or grandfather. They've been doing this to a whole lot of family members. So they've also got someone that may be some type of official that's involved. So they may be being paid not to what's the word when you file a report? They're not documenting it. So these are people that are assisting these criminals. You're gonna pay for it too, and it's really funny because for some of you, the abuse so many people committed on you, they should be in jail, especially when the authorities was given evidence. Do you understand? Some of you had to do a RAP rape kit. That's evidence. And then within a few days, all of a sudden, they're taking no further action. Make that make sense. And for some of you collectors, that's how it's been your whole life. This is why you don't trust the authorities. I don't blame you. Do you understand? And it's really funny how they take I don't know if it's a verbal oath or whatever the case may be, to protect and serve. When did that change? Oh, I've forgotten it. It's return the blind eye, not protect shit, not serve nothing at a price. Because some of you, some of these people, or I don't know if it's your family or this married couple's wife, was given some type of officer sexual favors. I got expectation and message of concern. Yeah. They never expected you to survive the attack, so they never expected them to be exposed. So they kind of got a bit too comfy. I mean, somebody got sloppy. They're just mad that what they do is they jump on your channel because these people are the first ones in your chat and they just sit and watch. And what it is, yeah, they're checking to see if any of the work that they've been doing, i.e., black magic, rituals, so forth and so forth, is having any effect. It hasn't. So then they know, oh, if it's not having any effect, that means it's going back to your ass. Yes, there was a main female involved with it. I'm getting sibling. Either sibling or auntie, yeah. Over a gift left for you. This is why they're trying to take you out, collective. Yeah, they made this their occupation. You know, there's some of these people that don't work, or they put their description as entrepreneur, but yet though they have nothing to show for what are they entrepreneuring. Do you understand? That's because this is what they do. They do spell work at night, take drugs, have mass sex orgies, try and astral project to people and rape them in their sleep. Then they sit there, have all your platforms on notifications so they can be the first ones in there just to see what you're saying. And then if you expose things, what they do, they report your content. They've been doing this. They've been doing this. And the fact that these people haven't caught on, or these organizations haven't caught on, tells me, yeah, that obviously whoever's working for these different platforms, they're involved too. Do you understand? Or they're being paid to facilitate it. And they're doing it to try and keep people in poverty so they can keep stealing from people. Here we go again. Main female. This was at the bottom of the part just a minute ago. Main female. And I'm getting sibling. So obviously aunties and uncles are going to be all doing it. Yeah. They're in despair. Rightly so. And the fact that you've got siblings or half siblings out here putting a hit on their other sibling's head. So therefore, you don't care about your nieces and nephews if you have any. So why should anybody care? Why should our ancestors care about your children? Do you understand? They're mad about you going to be receiving some unexpected income. So whatever it is that they stole from you, it's coming back to you, collective. And this is another reason why some of these people that believe that you don't know they was involved, just because you may not have mentioned their name, we're not stupid. They might think they're smart, but clearly they ain't. And that's what I'm going to say on that one. These are the same people that are literally trying to get the timing right. They're going to try and make some type of attempt to re-enter your life. Like you're going to fall for it. Like my collective is really going to allow these people to insult their intelligence. Just be mindful how you respond. For some of you, you have full right to tell them some choice words. For some of you, I won't blame if you spat in their face. But your saliva's too good for them. Do you understand? They probably lick it off too. They don't want to come back around you because they're sick. They want to finish the job off, sacrifice you so that they can be healed with your energy. For some of you, I don't know if you have some type of rare blood type, or these people wanna what's the word where they experiment on your organs. For some of you, you're gonna find out you was actually placed in some type of government experiment against your will without your consent. Ain't that illegal? So the community are full aware about some type of fake marriage. Again. So this tells me that you got someone out there that's running around with your identity. And it's funny, like, you steal someone else's identity to steal from them and then really think that you can set them up to take responsibility for crimes you committed. I don't think so. And this is why you probably have they're probably trying to send in the same ex that married this Jezebel, karmic Jezebel, in your name. He can't come near you. Hello? With them gigolo antics. Keep that with your secret boyfriend. Because they know you're destined for great fortune. For some of you, you're not even their type. Because their type really is the same as they are. No judgment. You love who you love. But when you want to lie about it and use things as a front for a cover-up, oh no, boo-boo. We gonna read you for filth. Every time. Yeah, they are the true thieves. These are the ones hacking and cloning your device. These are the ones stealing revenue off of your platforms. How, you want to know? Okay, they probably went and got things in your name. Do you understand? And they're working in tandem as like a little tag team. So the little munchkin that you may have seen your ex with, that's the trash. Isn't it? Shall we name names? That's what your name is. Thief 1 and Leprechaun number 2. Thief 1 and Leprechaun number 2. Despicable. And they're only mad at the fact that they couldn't take you out to be you. So clearly, this master was the one doing the cheating because this Jezebel got addicted to your energy collective. Do you understand? How nasty is that? Your pH balance is through the roof. This is why I heard sour sap crutches. This is why I heard sour sap crutches. Oozing and leaking, disgusting. In your mouth too. Hello? Your tongue, your throat, your esophagus. Hello? Yeah, screenshot that. And then what they do is they try and take like little snippets. It's really funny how these same people are the ones trying to like tear someone else down covertly because they're cowards, but yet though they want to be the collective. They copy and mimic everything you do. You will never be the blueprint, boo boo. Stop being yourself. Because my spot is taken. My collective spot is taken. And we ain't going nowhere. So these are people that try to bully you off of your own content. Bully you off of your own account. But some of you, they was even trying to send you suicide spells. Glamour magic. They tried to mess with your appearance. For some of you, was getting breakouts. That was them doing magic because they're haters. For some of you, you look good. You keep yourself in shape. Your body's good. And these are just couch potatoes. I call them Pornhub couch potatoes. What did I just say? What did I just say? Who are you trying to bully? Hello? But you can't take it when that shit comes back to you. Funny that, innit? I know these people can dish out, but they can never take it. And the funny thing is, because no one's ever like stood up to them, it makes these people feel that they're like invincible. Bitch, you don't scare me. I've been bullied by bigger and badder than you. Okay? They didn't hide behind fake accounts. Do you understand? They didn't hide behind false reports. They didn't hide behind smear campaigns. So why would I ever be scared of trash like you? Never, not while I'm breathing air. And they hate the fact that you're confident. They hate the fact that you love yourself. They just hate your authenticity. And the funny thing is, how can you hate my authenticity and you're the fake one? Make that make sense. How can you hate the collector's authenticity and you people are the fake ones? You are the people that need validation. You are the people that need to buy subscribers. You are the people that need to pay others to stay in your presence because your energy repels people. The reason why you have people coming towards you is because you were stealing the collective's energy. Once you call back your energy, these people are labeled on the Sahara Desert, bone dry. But they rather go to where they have the most highest potency, and that's the collective. That's the ascended, purified, pure-hearted collective. Not these Sarasat crutches, leaking dingaling, infested vipers. I could use a few choice words, but I won't. Yeah, I told you. This whore is a groupie. This is the type of person she'll sleep with your family members. I can guarantee you, anybody you've been in a relationship with, she wants to sleep with them. Guaranteed. And the thing is, she may trick him into doing it, but the joke is, they never want to stay. If you repel someone that much, that even block you, change, even move states. That should tell you something. And that's what really burns them. The collective don't have to do that. We naturally attract things to us because of our authenticity, because of our purity. Do you understand? There's no there's no hidden intent or hidden agendas with us. And we definitely don't have to pay people to lie for us. And this is a class that you will never exude because you have no idea how to. That's how rotten these people are, collective. That's how rotten these people are. It's like they're trying to make their evilness the new kindness. Do you understand? And our purity the new evil. That's backwards. Sorry. Don't fall for it, collective. Don't fall for it. Because they're only going to use you to get to where they want to get to who they want to. Do you understand? So you're just going to be bait for them. That's it. And the funny thing is, yeah, I was watching something here where this lady said, "Can I do this on dating sites as well?" And this lady was on some type of dating site, and she met this man that said he was some business owner. And the funny thing is, yeah, what I don't understand is why do people keep falling for it? If someone can tell you all this bullshit, but yet though not show any evidence of it, and then tell you, oh, within a week I'm flying out like halfway across the world, and they took the pants off of you, and then the minute they took the pants off of you, they ghost you. Boo boo. They only wanted your energy, so they can drain you from afar forever. How long? And I don't get how people are not understanding this. Like, what part of that? People, do you really think that you're exempt? Whether you're a good person or not, you're not exempt. You're a target. Do you understand? Never expect people to, or never expect people like that to reciprocate who you are. Can they pretend to be who you are? They'll feed you a dream. Do you understand? In order to obtain what they want. Don't make it easy for these people. And the more you sit on the line, the more you sit on this internet crying, what are you doing? What are you doing? They're just siphoning that shit up. Are you stupid? Common sense. And most of these people prefer the same sex. Get with it. The time is gone for sugarcoating shit. I don't understand how I'm seeing people in their late 20s, 30s, 40s still doing the same shit. Like, none of these stories have a passage or For You page. Or you just assumed because you're in another part of the world that makes you exempt from what's going on globally, planetarily, or planetary. Is planetarily a word? I don't know, but it is today. Hello. It irritates me so much. Like, common sense. You didn't just make, and think about it, this lady, not doing one, not trying to like bash or anything like that. I'm just saying it as an example. And then to add insult to injury, you've then gone on to make 3, 4 more videos. So this person is clearly going to be laughing at you. He's probably laughing at you from a fake account. Maybe even commenting on you or speaking to you through the comment section. So not only that, he's rubbing it in your face. These times, this person probably got a wife or a husband somewhere else. Come on now. Dating sites, not saying they're all demonic, but they're mostly filled with demonic individuals that are looking for a quick fix, period. And they know they're going through bad karma. They know you know. And the fact that you don't care, that's what burns them really like. You don't think about. No, why would we? That's a past that's been obliterated. It doesn't exist. But these people like to live in the past. If they choose to live in the past, that's on them. But yeah, just things like that. And I'm finding like to myself, are people really that stupid? Do you understand? And then I saw people in there actually like trying to tell this person exactly what happened to her. And they even said to her, stop making videos. Stop making videos crying. Cause you're just feeding that energy, like, come on now. And this person she didn't choose logic, she chose will for ignorance. So if people choose will for ignorance, it is what it is. Let them find out the hard way, innit? Yeah, this is the reason why they want to come back. Because they know they've done shit wrong. So they want to use you to offset the fact that they used your identity and married you with their trash bin, but they done spent the money. Are you crazy? Find this also unsafe to do, karmics. Yeah, they can continue to waste time. Don't allow these. That's what I'm saying. Don't allow these people to waste any more of your time or your energy. Period, collective. You understand? Told you. You know they're right here now. They just the same as sat on my YouTube, hiding incognito like I don't know it's them. Like I don't know it's them. Continue. Doesn't change the fact that you're cursed, infected, the gift that keeps on giving, or the one you carry around with you like luggage. But that's your choices, not ours, not my collectives. And it's like you're dying to try and facilitate or force upon the collective the narrative you've been spreading for years. Years. And it is going to end in a lawsuit. Because if you cause my collective to miss out on opportunities at your own jealousy and greed and narcissistic ego, you need to be under the jail at this point. They see you as a jackpot. Collective is their own jackpot. The collective ain't no jackpot for you Jezebels and you warlocks. You best believe that one. There ain't no jackpot for you warlocks and Jezebels. Spirit, tell me about something about this community in despair. Tell me something about this community in despair, Spirit. Tell me something about this community in despair. Tell me about this community. Yeah. Tell me about this community in despair. Somebody was paying others to come at you from fake account. I done said this already. There's a ton of them. You understand? This is how you know the authorities are involved, because when you report crimes committed against you and they don't do anything, that should tell you something. What do I say about these people in their ego and their pride? Yeah, it's so funny because remember, they was ones committing crimes on you. It's confirmation. It's confirmation. Yeah, they're the infected ones. Anybody that comes at you with lust, you better run, brethren. 9 times out of 10, they either got an entity attachment, a spiritual STD, or they want to bind themselves to your energy. Do you understand? Remember that. Yeah, I told you. These are the same people are hooked on talking shit, but yet they still go around with these fake ass smiles. Yeah, they tried it. They tried the bullying tactic. They tried the threatening tactic, like jumping on people's lives, trying to like threaten them from their life. Literally, I won't repeat what the person said. I'm not gonna give them that clout at all. But they tried that shit. Like, who do you really think you are? I know it's people always got balls from behind the screen, never to someone's face. I dare you. What did I say to you? They just mad because they know people. They're being exposed for impersonating you. This is the ex. This is the third party of the ex. This is also your family members. You got friends that are doing this. That might tweak it a little bit to not make it so obvious. When you read between the lines, you see the similarities. There's too many similarities. Do you understand? We don't business if they're balling. They could listen, continue, unfazed. We don't care. And they think we're being cold. No, bitch, what you did was cold. Hello? And these are people that I guarantee you, yeah, there ain't no tears. They either put some tiger balm under their eye to make their eyes water because they don't naturally have empathy. So they literally gotta force out a tear, and I promise you, collective, that tear ain't going no further than their tear duct. You understand? Okay. This is why they want to offset their karma onto other people. Stay away from these people, collective. Yeah, we're not on the bullshit. We're not on the bullshit. And these are also people that some of you, if you don't know, they will come at you and play victim and ask for help or beg, but they do it in a way where they want to play on your heartstrings and make you feel sorry for them or bad for them, or to make you some false promise, some fake promise, just for you to assist them. That is the trap. Do you understand? That's the trap. The minute you do that, yeah, without doing any fact checking or even thinking on it for a minute, never do anything straight off the bat. And I tell you why. That's the easiest way for them to then push all that karma onto you. But by you helping them unknowingly and not doing any checks, you're kind of co-signing, sharing their karmic judgment. Do you understand? How do I know this? They've done this to me many times. My own family. And the thing about it is, it was shit that they did, not just to me, but to others. But by me assisting them, that's like me accepting to take on their karma. And then what they was doing was they was pushing it all off onto me. And then other family members was following suit. It's like they want to overburden me with all their shit. And I took that shit for decades, not realizing. And it was always them the whole time. Disgusting. This is why they're hiding. This is why they can't say nothing to me. All they can do is do what they always do. Is sit and hide on fake accounts. I got a karmic half sister who's known. She's a Jezebel. She's known for people's leftovers. That's like a challenge for her. And the funny thing is, she never keeps them. Why? Because when people see who she truly is, they're not interested. She disgusts, like it's like her energy must repel and disgust individuals. And those people that know, they know exactly what I'm talking about. That kebab looking leprechaun. that wants everything you have, but you've had to work and fight for what you've had. And this leprechaun's had it handed like dish to her on the plate. So I'm calling him out. This is an individual that I've done this to my friends too and told me like it was funny. That's you just telling me who your true character is. I had an inkling, now you just confirmed it. You've done it to other siblings. Do you understand? That's how deep it is. You've done it to other siblings. It's like nobody's off limits. That should tell you about an individual. And then they have enjoyment when they tell you what they've done. But they need to wait a certain amount of time first to see if you're going to figure it out. They'll always drop little sarcastic hints. Like, no matter what we do to you, always bounce back. Now I know exactly what they meant when they said that. So they've been doing this. And don't get me wrong, there's faults on both sides, but you expect more loyalty and respect and trust from your own siblings, your own family, who also knew. And then you have the audacity to try and allow my collective. Oh no, boo boo. And this is what's coming out. Do you understand? So yeah, what's going on with these bankrupt karmic individuals, Spirit? Yeah, they're haunted. I told you. Then I say, ooh. So clearly they got like overindulge just to get any kind of sleep. When they do sleep, they're being hot. That tells me they must wanna. I don't know. If there's substances where you can like completely like knock yourself out. I think, do you know what it is? They're trying not to remember. They do whatever it is they need to do to not remember. But the more they try not to remember, is the more it's being pushed into their psyche. Is what I'm getting. Funny how this one came out. Hilarious. Same old, isn't it? But they've been doing this for years. Yeah, these are bullies. Told you. These are bullies that try to force you or force their way into your life or force your way into into your energy. Like these are people that try to cross your boundaries. When you tell them no, they still carry on. That's unhinged. These people need professional help. These people seem very psychotic. They need to be medicated. Honestly, they need to be medicated. Who's these individuals with no facts? That's the energy. Ooh, spirit is getting heated. Oh, yeah, I told you. They are thieves. And you know what? You see when these people berate people and torment people into taking their own life, they celebrate this shit, you know? That's how evil they are. And then they'll make up posts to act like they're so saddened by this event, not realizing that they was the ones who orchestrated it. They tried that same shit on me. The difference is I'm built from a different cloth. Yeah, some of you are going to be trying to send some old friends to you that you know are karmic. That's what they're arguing about, innit? Who's going to come and approach you just to try and get some type of information? The information that they're not obtaining through whatever you're doing on your platforms. They're mad that that you are receiving offers. They're mad that you're living your dream. They're mad that you continue to move forward. It's literally like, it's really funny how the tables have turned in the sense of What may have been your struggles before when you didn't realize what was going on, funny enough, these people are now experiencing exactly the same. What does that tell you? It was them the whole time. Again, some people have been doing this shit for decades. Decades. And the way they was able to so easily lie in your face and they're making you feel as though you're crazy when all along it's been them. And there's people around that know this. There are people that are aware of this, and the fact that you have come through it the way you have has some of these people mind blown. Let me tell you, the way you just dust things off, don't let it set you back, don't let it burden you, don't let it get you down, because you know what you've had to overcome, collective. Why would you want to go through that weightage again? For some of you, it's been your whole life. Do you understand? And that's something these people cannot take from you. They cannot take credit for any of it. Because anytime you struggle with anything, guess what? These people is nowhere to be seen. But the minute you have anything good going on you, they flock to you like flies on shit. Isn't that right, karmics? Out here trying to cop block. We ain't infected, karmics. That's you, boo-boo. Like I said, instead of doing it covertly, yeah, come to the forefront. Stand on your lies. We can all go to the dose clinic with the world watching and see who's infected and who's not. You can talk, and the first signs you people say is obviously like the smells. The other thing is your skin, your eyes, and this how you look in general. Baby, my collective is glowing. Glowing. Do you understand? I call it the glow celibacy. Yeah, damn right. And that's why they're really hating. You know, they can't do the same. That's the real truth of the matter, collective. They know they cannot do the same. But yet they want to parade out here like they're quality. Quality what? Quality sewage? Definitely. Quality soiling? Definitely. And you got the audacity to be trying to pin those nasty things on my collective? I share away. That's what I say. I share away. So yeah, collective, that's what has been really going on. Once you get down to the real nitty gritty, I'm gonna close like this spread. Like Right said, Fred. You know what I said? Just go to bed. I just dust it. Dust it out. I know there's a song, and I don't know if it's Mariah Carey. I said, shake, 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 shake it on. Shake, 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 shake it on. Shake, shake, shake. And you'll know, because if you know your mood and you know the energies that you're in, you can tell when people's sending you something, or you're around individuals that are very demonic. Because it feels thick, claustrophobic. How can I say? You know, like it's like a heaviness. Say for instance is bright, but as bright as it should be, all you can feel is darkness. That's these people. It's like they literally have like a cloud over them that they can't shake. Do you understand? And that in itself, especially if you're around high vibration individuals. We can feel that shit. We can walk into a room and we can physically see the frequency of people holding darkness, and that's what they don't like. I've done it, and I've done it when I used to go to this group, and my friend didn't believe me in the group, and I sensed it off the bat. And then the same person that I pointed out to her discreetly, it was the same person that she saw. We both observed, give me the evils. This is the same individual that then, when we was all stood up, when I used to do a play, and I used to, when I used to go to Bristol or Vic Theatre Club, and this woman tried to assault me with a chair, randomly out of nowhere. It's like whatever demons was in her made her act. And she held the chair with the legs facing me. And she deliberately walked into me with that chair, but she did it uh, aggressively with force. Whereas most people just hold the chair by the seat with the legs facing down. How can you hold a chair out like this and walk through a crowd of people like that, acting like it's not going to harm somebody? Yeah. And even when she did hit me with the chair, she's carried on going like she didn't touch me. Yeah, I called her out straight. Like, what? You're not going to say nothing? Oh, it was an accident. Well, if it was an accident, you know it was an accident. So then you apologize. Number one. Number two, how are you walking with a chair with the legs outwards? So when I think about all the things, everything's falling into place. They infiltrate anything you do good. That's because I told them, my family, because I thought, they're coming and watch me in the play, see how well I'm doing. Not one of them came. Not one. So that spoke volumes for me. And then he had the audacity to then try and slander me to my the people I was working around. You can tell because when people start acting different for no reason, you're not giving it any reason to. Yeah, and that's exactly what the divine says. You're gonna start to not reminisce, but kind of like go flashbacks of memories. So you're gonna see the pattern of everything. You're gonna recognize the pattern in all these situations. And you believe that these people, i.e., these demonic fans, well, they're not even fans, they was actually your handlers. That was supposed to love, care, and nurture you and protect you. No. They were the ones trying to take you out. How that came out again? Exactly. They knew who you was. So this is why certain individuals were sent in to get into some type of courtship with your parent, with your biological parent. If you know, you know. And that step parent was also a spiritual molester. Yeah, and I stand on every word. So yes, again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to end it there. I kind of like to keep it short